Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Nicholas. Today I'm getting a very late start in the garden because I had a dentist appointment. Don't feel sad for me though, because I actually like getting my teeth cleaned, so it was kind of like a day at the tooth spa. That's, I guess, how I see it. But I am staying in the greenhouse today because it is rainy and a little bit chilly. But I have a couple things that I want to do. First, I want to give you an update on all of the seeds that I have started so far. And then on my way home from the dentist, I stopped at a garden center and grabbed some plants that I want to make an arrangement with. And we're going to be using a container that we got at Oakland Nursery. I don't even know. Beginning of January, maybe? And I have yet to use it. So let me turn the camera around and show you my beautiful plants that are growing from seed. All right, we will start with the Vego garden trays. I do have some decent germination. My anise hyssop is doing well, as you can see. And I have, oh, just kidding. That's not anise hyssop. This is. So I have two different 4-packs of anise hyssop. These ones I think have growth in all of them, but this one I only have these two, but it's fine because I can divide or separate some and put them in those cells. And then I have two different columbines coming up. One is the Barlow mix right there. And then the next one is Rocky Mountain. And I think that we have germination in all cells but this one. And then the marjoram is doing well, which is right here. And we also have the lilac pink white bee delphiniums. They're doing well. And then the McKenna Giants columbine, I only have one cell germinated, so I have the humidity dome still on, and then sage I have nothing so far. And in the back of this one, all of my hollyhocks are going for it. I have a couple cells that didn't germinate, but there's doubles and other ones, so we'll be able to move those seeds over, or seedlings over. These two and this one are Grande Astilbe, and I have no germination, so I'm just holding on. And then the plant that I'm most excited about that I grew in these is this Granny's Bonnets columbine. And so far I have 0 germination. Oh, no, there's one right there. You can't, I don't think you can see it because it has a seed on the top. There you go. So it's starting. Oh, that just made my day. I was thinking that these were going to be a bust. And you know what? They might be. Wait, there's another one. I don't know. I really don't think you can see it, but it's right down there. There's that little bit of green. Oh, I'm so excited. And then we come to this amazing display of geraniums. I planted 88 seeds and I only had one not come up. So I'll have 87 geraniums this year. Can you imagine just what I can do with that? Oh, I can't wait. And then in each of the trays, there was 2 cells that were empty. So I sowed the New Look Dusty Miller in those because I had extra seeds, and those are coming up too. There you go. I have all of these traps because I have a tiny bit of a fungus gnat thing going on, and I know who the culprit is. So I'll be getting rid of that plant soon. This is the Shades of Summer Verbascum, and it is doing great. So great. Every cell has something in it, and quite a number. Apparently I was very heavy-handed when I did that one. These 4 trays back here are Lisianthus, 4 different types, and they are doing well, but they just grow really slowly. So there you go. There's that. And I've never grown Lisianthus before, but so I'm not sure if that plant that's like very big is a Lisianthus or if it's a weed, but I guess I could do some research, but I haven't, and I guess I'm just waiting to see what happens. These are my house plants, and that amaryllis that is blooming or about to bloom is the culprit. It has fungus gnats on the top of the soil, and I have been trying to spray stuff on the soil to get rid of them, and we'll see how it goes. And then as we come over here, we have this tray, which is New Look Dusty Miller. These are the last ones, or the most recent seeds I have sown. So it's only been a couple, I don't know, less than a week. So the New Look Dusty Miller actually has some, hold on, where is it at? Germination, it's starting. There's one, and then I see another one that's really teeny tiny. But I know that it's starting, and that is very exciting. And then these 3 other trays are Coleus. I think 4. Oh my goodness. These weren't here yesterday. This is the Wizard Coral Sunrise, which is the one I'm most excited about. And it's germinating like crazy. Oh, this is a good day. I don't see any in the Premium Sun Chocolate. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me see what's in this one. This one is, oh, sorry, I lied. This one's the Dichondra Emerald Falls, which I've never grown from seed before. And look at this amazing thing. Oh, I'm casting a shadow, but there's a seedling. Oh man, I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm like buzzing. And then this is the Giant Exhibition Magma and Wizard Velvet Red. Nothing with the Giant Exhibition Magma, but the Wizard Velvet Red is starting to germinate. There's actually quite a few. There's 2 there. There's 1 there. Oh, 2 there. I'd call that a success. That just made my day. Like, really made my day. And I feel like it's getting darker out here, but I can't do anything about that. So hopefully it doesn't get to the point where you can't see me in this video. I am going to try to hurry up just so that we're not doing it in the dark, but it's 4, just after 4 right now, and it's rainy and cloudy, so it's just dark. But let me show you the plants that I got and the container that I have for them. Let me tell you what, this hyacinth, it's a blue star hyacinth, is so strong. It's making my greenhouse smell so good. So I have that one, and then I also have another hyacinth, but it's just like barely starting. And that one is called Pink Sunrise. And then this, okay, I know that this is a house plant, and I guess you could call these houseplants, and then these are outdoors. But you know what? It's spring, or it's about to be spring, and I'm able to like fudge some, some stuff. But this is a Dieffenbachia, but it doesn't have a name. But I just thought that it would be really pretty to have this like white foliage on top, and then this white foliage from the variegated ivy down on the bottom. And I don't know if this is a particular kind, but that's all the tag said. And then lastly, we have these Tete-a-Tete Daffodils. They're like little teeny tiny miniature ones. Oh, they're so cute. And there's a couple blooming, but then there's a bunch of buds. So, oh, and I dropped that one on the ground. So let's hope it's okay. This is not the arrangement that it's going to go in, because I'm actually going to kind of like take the soil off and move them around. But we'll talk through that when we're doing the arrangement. And this is not going in it. I'll talk about that next. But this is the container that I would like to use. Someone told me in my comment section what it was, but I can't remember. And I got this at Oakland Nursery, and it does not have a drainage hole, and it actually was kind of spendy, the price on it, but it actually had a crack in the bottom, as you can see. So I ended up getting it for, I want to say it was $20 or maybe a little less than $20. And then what I did was I mixed up some epoxy, and I like kind of just filled any of these like hairline cracks, and I am okay with that. Now, as you can tell, this does not have a drainage hole, and I will just be very careful when I water. And then maybe the thing I'm most excited about, because I've actually never even smelled this plant in real life, but this is a jasmine. Can you believe that? I've honestly never smelled a jasmine plant before. But it's a pink jasmine. And the tag says it's a zone 9 through 10. And it says full sun to partial shade, keep the soil moist, and it can be placed outside during summer. So I'm going to put the jasmine in its own pot, and hopefully it does well in here under my grow lights. And for anyone wondering, I have grow lights in the greenhouse because I didn't think about placement of my greenhouse when it was put in, and it's backed by a bunch of really tall evergreen trees. So in the winter especially, because the sun is lower in the sky, my greenhouse gets a lot of shade. So in the late winter, early spring, when I start seedlings, I have to use grow lights. So there's that explanation. But hopefully the jasmine will do okay in here. I don't know if it will, but it's worth a try. And it's budded right now. And honestly, even if it can just get to the point to where it blooms for me and I can smell it, I feel like I'll be okay with that. Hopefully it, lasts way longer than that. But worst case scenario is I would like to experience that one time. So let me set up somewhere in here so that we can start potting these beautiful plants up. All right, I'm all set up and ready. What I want to do first is put some soil in here. And because it doesn't have a drain hole, what I'm going to do is, at least this is my thought process, I'm going to use regular potting soil, but I'm going to mix some extra vermiculite in there just to like lighten it up a little bit. I think that everything will be okay with that. And then I'll I'll just be very careful watering. And if anything starts to look like it's getting too much water or not enough water, I can just dismantle this and pot them up in their own individual containers, and I'm fine with that. Also, this is why I got the serving cart, because I wanted to be able to film a different way. I used to have to set my camera underneath the grow lights on my counter and then film like from the side. So now I'll be able to look you straight in the eye. So let me just fill this up real quick and we'll go from there. Just to make things easier for me, I'm going to work from the front of the container back. So, but the way I'm going to build it is the back is going to be like, have the tallest piece and the front is going to be the lowest. So I'm just going to build it opposite from what I can see. But actually, the crack on one side is more visible. Yeah, it was more visible on this side, so this is going to be the back. So what I'm going to start with is the ivy, and I was thinking that I would do that, and then I was just going to do like a mixture of hyacinths and daffodils, and then the back is going to be this. So let's just try it out and see how we like it. I really like this variegated ivy too. It's very pretty. And I'm kind of like putting it at an angle so that it tips. It's not root bound at all. There's still a lot of soil. I think I actually need some more soil in here. And there's like a little bud of a hyacinth. And I thought maybe that this third one fell off. But I don't see the stalk anywhere, so I think this one is still good. Hopefully. But I think I'm going to do some of this blue right in that front spot. But that means that I have to undo some of this. Oh man. I'm making a mess. I guess I'll deal with it later. I should have put my tidy tray down and then set this in my tidy tray, but why would I remember to do that? I'm gonna have to. This is giving me anxiety thinking about how dirty it is. Much better. All right, I can't see anything, so I'm gonna have to come around front to see what I need to do. I think I want to try to shove this little daffodil right in the middle, but we'll see. I'm not sure. Yeah, it needs a little yellow right here. So I'm gonna see if I can get it to fit somehow. I'm just gonna work on packing soil into the empty spots just so that everything has soil around it. So that's just gonna take me a minute. I had an extra hyacinth, so I'm going to pot it up real quick, and then we can move on to the jasmine, and then I'll show you what everything looks like after. It's a little dirty, but I'll clean it off in a minute. Let's move on to my favorite. I have this kind of taller terracotta pot, so that's what I'm going to put the jasmine in. I actually don't have like a perfect pot for this. I need something a little bit wider. I just don't have it, but I'll get one. I'm just gonna see how it does in this, but it's quite a bit deeper, so it'll have fresh new soil underneath. Roots look okay. I mean, I'm gonna rough them up a little bit. I wouldn't say it's root bound, but it's, you know, on its way to using up the soil in this container. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. It's done. Let me clean up my mess, clean myself up, and I'll show you everything all together. Here they are, looking so beautiful. The jasmine is on its way to bloom, and I like that it's a taller pot, and this single hyacinth looks nice, and this beautiful thing, I just think it, like, the colors look great together. It will like have a different like appearance once the pink starts coming out, but I think that, I don't know, I just think it's beautiful, and I can't tell you how strongly that hyacinth is. Like, the whole greenhouse smells wonderful. I'm so sorry, I feel like it's really dark, and I guess I can't really help that right now. And if you hear like popping and cracking, it's because it's raining. So everything tries to take me down, whether it be light or noise, but I'll push through, always do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're getting pumped for spring. That's what these plants did for me today. As if I wasn't already ready for spring, seeing daffodils and hyacinths and jasmine and smelling that in my greenhouse, it's a done deal. I'm ready. Spring needs to come tomorrow. That's how quick it needs to get here. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.